Travel south in New Zealand, where the landscape grows wilder with every passing mile and the horizon seems to stretch on forever. Here, roads turn to gravel and towns fade away, replaced by a sense of adventure and the promise of discovery. In this remote expanse, the true heart of the South Island reveals itself. Vast, high country farms stretching across valleys and climbing up rugged mountainsides, where the land feels both endless and intimate. These are kingdoms carved from wilderness, where the air is impossibly clean and the landscape is painted in gold tussock, deep green bush, and ancient grey rock. Every view is a living canvas, shaped by the elements and time. To reach these hidden gems, you follow winding roads along cliffs and across clear rivers, leaving city noise and the familiar world far behind. Each turn brings a new sense of wonder. Arriving, the scale is breathtaking. A single station can cover thousands of hectares, stretching as far as the eye can see, a testament to the ambition and resilience of those who work this land. The sky feels bigger, the mountains closer, and you feel both small and deeply connected to the land. There's a sense of freedom here, and a quiet strength that fills the air. This beauty is wild and untamed, seen in the wind-bent grasses, dramatic southern Alps, and turquoise glacial lakes. Nature's artistry is on full display, ever-changing with the seasons and the light. Shaped by ice, wind, and water, this land is ancient and powerful. Every ridge and valley tells a story written over millennia. Living here means being part of a story much older than yourself. The silence is full. Wind, distant birds, and murmuring streams. It's a place where you can truly listen to the land. This place commands respect and rewards those who learn its rhythms. Life here is shaped by patience, perseverance, and a deep understanding of nature's cycles. These remote farms are the last frontier of a certain New Zealand spirit, where independence and community go hand in hand. They stand as a testament to the enduring people who call this magnificent, isolated landscape home, guardians of a wild beauty that remains untouched by time. High country farms aren't neat green squares. They're sprawling territories shaped by mountains, rivers, and valleys. The land stretches as far as the eye can see, wild and untamed, with boundaries defined by nature rather than fences or roads. A single paddock here can dwarf entire farms elsewhere. These vast spaces are measured in hundreds, sometimes thousands of hectares, making them some of the largest working landscapes in the world. Farming is extensive. Animals roam freely, and the land is as important as the livestock. The open range means stock must be hardy and resourceful, adapting to the ever-changing environment. The soil is thin and rocky, dominated by hardy tussock grass that survives harsh winters and dry summers. Only the toughest plants and animals can thrive in these conditions, making resilience a necessity. Farmers are caretakers of a unique ecosystem, working with the land, not against it. Every decision is made with the health of the environment in mind, balancing productivity with preservation. Knowledge is passed down through generations, where to graze, how to move stock safely. This wisdom is hard-earned, shaped by decades of experience and respect for the land's rhythms. Merino sheep, famed for their fine wool, thrive here, as do hardy cattle breeds. These animals are specially suited to the rugged terrain and unpredictable weather. The relationship between farmer and animal is built on mutual respect. Trust is essential, as both depend on each other to survive and prosper in this challenging environment. These stations are nearly self-sufficient, with workshops, power systems, and pantries stocked for weeks. Living far from town, farmers prepare for every eventuality, from storms to supply shortages. The boundary fence marks the edge of a self-contained world. Beyond it lies true wilderness, a reminder of the isolation and beauty of this place. Isolation breeds ingenuity. When things break, you fix them yourself. Every farmer becomes a mechanic, a builder, and a problem solver out of necessity. Independence and resilience define the people of these remarkable farms. Their strength comes from facing challenges head-on, day after day. Here, farming is a way of life, shaped by the land's demands. It's more than just a job. It's a deep connection to place, tradition, and the enduring spirit of the high country. Life here is ruled by seasons and sun. Days start before dawn, with farmers checking animals, sometimes riding for hours into distant valleys. The work is varied and relentless, changing with the year. Spring brings lambing and calving, a time of hope and hard work. Summer means the muster. Shepherds and dogs gather thousands of sheep for shearing. The rewards are simple: healthy stock, a well-trained dog, a family meal after a long day. Challenges are constant: isolation, harsh weather, and unpredictable markets. A sudden storm can turn routine into crisis. Machinery breaks at the worst times. Yet, these hardships build resilience and appreciation for the good times. The life is chosen for its meaning, not its ease. Achievements are tangible, connections real. Here, every day is a test of skill and spirit. The rhythm of the land shapes all who live here. In the high country, weather is the true boss. It dictates the rhythm of life, setting the pace for every day and every season. On calm summer days, the land feels like paradise: golden tussock, blue skies, and endless views. The warmth and light bring a sense of peace, and for a moment it's easy to forget how quickly things can change. But weather can turn in an instant. The nor'wester howls, drying the land and rattling nerves. The wind sweeps across the hills, bending trees and sending dust swirling through the air, reminding everyone of nature's power. Southerly fronts sweep up from Antarctica, bringing cold, sleet, and snow, even in summer. The temperature drops sharply, and the landscape is transformed in a matter of hours. Winter transforms everything. Snow blankets the land, and survival depends on careful planning. Farmers must prepare for weeks, sometimes months of harsh conditions. Farmers push through drifts to feed stock. Days are short, nights long, and cold relentless. Every task takes more effort, and every decision can mean the difference between loss and survival. Living with such extremes breeds respect for nature. The land shapes those who work it, teaching patience and humility. High country people are expert weather watchers, reading the sky, wind, and animal behavior. Their survival depends on noticing the smallest changes and acting quickly. They know their vulnerability in a storm and adapt, not control. Flexibility and quick thinking are essential tools in their daily lives. The weather is a constant character in every farm's story, shaping each chapter with its moods and unpredictability. It shapes the land, the work, and the people. Generations have learned to read its signs and live in harmony with its cycles. Adaptation and respect are the only ways to thrive here. Community and tradition help everyone face the elements together. In the high country, nature always has the final say. Here, every day is a lesson in resilience and awe. Beyond the paddocks, these farms teem with wildlife. Vast tracts act as unofficial nature reserves, sheltering native plants and animals. Dense bush harbors ancient trees and unique birds, the bellbird's song, the kia's antics. Pristine rivers run cold and clear, home to native fish and vital for the land. Daily life includes encounters with wild creatures, ducks on the river, falcons overhead. The mountains are living presences, their peaks silent witnesses to time. The land's wild spirit remains untamed, a source of mystery and power. Farmers are increasingly guardians, fencing waterways and controlling pests to help native species thrive. The health of the farm is tied to the health of the environment. This deepens their connection, turning work into responsibility. They farm for the future, ensuring the wild heart of the high country endures. The people here are a special breed, drawn by a deep connection to the land. Many farms have been in the same family for generations, their stories woven into daily life. They don't just own the land, they belong to it. Knowledge is passed down through shared work, not books. Living hours from town, they become mechanics, vets, builders, and problem solvers. Neighbors are few but vital. Help is given and returned across great distances. This mutual support creates a powerful, resilient community. The choice to live here is about connection to nature, not convenience. They see themselves as guardians, caring for the land and passing it on better than they found it. It's a life of purpose, rooted in hard work, family, and love for the wild South Island. In the high country, community is a lifeline built on trust and mutual reliance. Neighbors may be far apart, but bonds are strong. Help arrives in storms or musters. Traditions like the local 8-day NDP show and dog trials keep the scattered community connected. Families travel for hours to compete, share news, and celebrate achievements. Children grow up with mountains as their backyard, learning independence and resilience. Education often starts at home, fostering close family ties. When needed, the community rallies, helping with farm work, sharing in joys and sorrows. These ties create a safety net, both practical and emotional. Community here isn't about numbers, but the strength of connection. In these remote places, people are the most valuable resource. The high country thrives on these bonds. One of the most powerful experiences here is the silence. It's a quiet so deep it feels physical, a stark contrast to the city's constant noise. When the wind dies and work is done, the silence is profound, filled with subtle sounds of nature. This quiet allows for reflection and presence, a slower, more mindful way of being. You notice the world anew, a sheep's bleat, tussock rustling, your own heartbeat. Sitting on a hillside, watching shadows move or stars fill the sky, brings peace and perspective. The vastness puts worries in context. Mountains have stood for millions of years. This environment fosters humility, gratitude, and self-awareness. The people here are keepers of this rare tranquility. For visitors, the silence can be transformative, a reminder of the peace found in nature. It's a silence that tells a story of resilience and beauty. Here, quiet is a treasure. These remote farms are living museums of a rare way of life. Families here uphold a legacy of hard work, independence, and respect for nature. Their story is written in the hills, fences, and generations raised on the land. The future brings challenges, economic pressures, changing climate, but the spirit here is resilient. High country people adapt and hold fast to enduring values. Their commitment ensures this heritage will last. We can all learn from their sense of community, meaningful work, and deep connection to nature. These farms invite us to slow down, look up, and listen to the land. They are the heart and soul of New Zealand, a treasure to protect. Their quiet story deserves to be heard.